What's up, everybody? This is Theodore from the internet, and I'm wishing you all the best as you sit back, relax, and enjoy my review of the Nintendo DS title, Clubhouse Games. Since many of you are probably unfamiliar with this title, let me give you a little background. Clubhouse Games is a portable software title containing a variety of card games, board games, and variety and action games, some of which I was previously familiar with, others unfamiliar, but most of which are still classic. If you're a fan of either board games or card games, you really can't go wrong with this title. On the one hand, Clubhouse Games contains a batch of games I grew up with and still had fun with on the virtual console, including chess, backgammon, checkers, Chinese checkers, DOS and boxes, darts, and that's just to name a few. Yet where Clubhouse Games truly stands out is in its game collection I was unfamiliar with: Hasami Shogi, Mahjong Solitaire, and Koi Koi, to name a few. While I had purchased the title initially to play Koi Koi, another name for Hanafuda, I'd found the game was a bit more complex than to my liking. However, if you still want to learn to play games like these, there is an easily accessible rules section. What's also worth mentioning is that although many of the games are far more fun and classic when played in real life, Clubhouse Games makes the one you want available when you want. One other point to note about the games is that they all make use of the touchscreen and stylus to some degree. This works to the majority of the game's advantages, the only exception being bowling, as far as I've seen. While motion controls do games like bowling far more justice than a touchscreen and stylus, Clubhouse Games still offers a variety of easy, pick-up-and-play titles that are fun and interesting. The game is also notable in that you can customize the number of CPUs you play with and their difficulties. Also, every game has a varying intensity, making Clubhouse Games not only right for everyone, but right for any desired playstyle. I say this because I often find myself having difficulties playing the more challenging games in succession. And this is because a lot of them are highly demanding in terms of critical and strategic thinking, especially Hasami Shogi. So it's nice to play something where you don't need to think as critically afterwards. Now, although there are a few unlockable games, players start out with the majority of them, a factor I find quintessential to the game's replay value and overall fun. In single player, there are 3 modes. These include free play, stamp mode, and mission mode, but I found that the games are fun on their own without some tacky challenge attached to it. Also, I enjoy picking which game I'm going to play, meaning free play is the best option, as game selection is not an option in the stamp mode. Something else free play mode does particularly well is tally the number of wins on a record tab, and for every 5 wins, a new layout is unlocked for the game. Now, while the layouts do make the game look nice, what I find more important is the game's feature of gauging performance based on win and loss rather than overall performance as Brain Age does. This shows that Clubhouse Games is more about enjoying gameplay, while Brain Age is more concerned with playing the games to find out if you're maintaining and improving brain performance. While each of these is unique to their own respective title, I feel that Clubhouse Games takes the win in terms of fun and replay value. However, both titles work similarly enough to provide fun and mentally stimulating activities that can be enjoyed in conjunction with or without one another. If you have friends with DS systems, you can play any of the games that are multiplayer using only one cartridge and the DS system's download feature, but be aware that the 3DS does not utilize the download feature. Still, if you're a DS or 3DS owner who enjoys fun, challenging, and simple gameplay, I think you'd be doing yourself a favor getting Clubhouse Games, as there's lots of content and enjoyability. Thank you for your time. I hope you all enjoyed the review. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Aloha.